What's up, boys? We're back with some more Tower of Babel for the major 1.6 update with 65 new legendary items. Figured we'd give the full evasion build one more shot with the Chaos Dungeon new floors being unlocked for me now. So we've got 15% evasion chance and then life restored by 6% due to the rune word, 50% movement and evasion chance when hit, then 25% evasion and skill cooldown reduction after an evasion. I've got one new legendary that's pretty generic, 10% damage for each dark skill owned, so up to 40% all damage with that, and that'll combine nicely with all of the other dark stuff, 25% crit chance, mana generation on critical hits, chance to cast any skill on basic attack, big damage over time, DPS, instantly casting one skill and recovering 30 mana to go with the helmets, cooldown of dark skills reduced on critical with basic and special attacks, and I think that's it. So let's jump on into some of the new floors here, see how the build works out. So we just want all 4 dark skills and some good crowd control like lightning strike and probably one of the cold spells. We don't have a ton of healing other than the evasion, so hopefully we do get the blood tornado fairly early on to help out with that. But it's pretty good with the sheer amount of times I can cast it. Here we'll start pumping up the basic attack to help me get through the early game and trigger the belt and necklace effects. Let's see, I don't think I'm going to be using special attack a ton, so I'm probably just going to ban that. These are both very good stats, so I think what we'll do is bless critical hit chance, and then go greedy and grab the double level on duration because it's extremely good for the dark spells. I think 3 of them work with it. Doesn't do anything yet, but could be good for the long run. And then we'll lock in the Swamp of the Dead here. Oh, maybe I should bless Magic Find since we want to find the new legendaries as fast as possible. Here, I think we'll take Blizzard, since that should go with the damage over time and duration stuff we have, with the legendary weapon mod, and ooh, early double XP. Let's bless that and get a ton of levels as well then. I think we'll take some pickup radius here to help us collect that XP, and then even more XP. Even though the 50% projectiles is pretty tempting. We'll grab a little bit more of that, I suppose. And then level up the swamp here. Double basic attack. And then I think we'll just grab some damage reduction here. That will help sort of smooth out any streaks of very bad luck where we don't evade a lot. Here we'll grab some cast speed for everything. Magic Find or gold? I'll grab some of that. And then we'll level Blizzard to pass here. Evade is fun, but super high levels. Double XP, yup. We should actually hit level 99 very fast in this run then. Assuming I survive with all of the greed there. Let's do some more basic attack here for the early game. And then basic attack to pass there. Double swamp. We could actually take Ice Orb and just skip the Lightning Strike, but having at least one source of stun would be pretty nice if we could get it. Attacks. Oop, Corpse Explosion, gotta grab that for the dark spells. For Corpse Explosion, I think I will take that. I guess we'll just skip the Lightning Strike then, save the reroll for an emergency, since I would really like to have all 4 dark skills at least, and that'll make it slightly easier. I'll do some Blizzard here. Blood Whirlwind's nice. So we're just missing Reaper, which is, I think, the least important one. That's the one that doesn't scale with duration. Go Corpse Explosion here. And then damage reduction here. There's the Lightning Strike right after I gave up on it. We'll go XP. Get that maxed out really fast. More duration. Then Ice Orb to pass here. Crit chance, we definitely need some of that for the belt. Blood Whirlwind's level. That's going to be one of our main sources of healing and should be some pretty good damage and mana generation as well. Definitely triple attack speed. Piercing will be like 2 spells, I think, so not great there anyways. Ice Orb and maybe Corpse Explosion for that. Double Swamp. Double Blizzard's fine. Four Blood Whirlwind, very nice. Nope. We'll take some basic attack projectile count. Bit more basic attack. Double damage reduction is kind of nice to have. Double damage reduction. Triple crits is extremely good. I actually might take Sanctuary if we see that again, since if we get a persistent spell, then some of the free casts on the ring, we'll go attack speed here, and the belt will just go into the really high value spells that have like a duration and get a lot of value from that stats. Double swamp. I think we're probably set for level 99 already. And Reaper is the least impactful dark spell. So if we find something decent in that area, I'm gonna toss a reroll here, I think. Ooh, double crits. My god, that is a lot of projectiles from them as well. I'm supposed to be the one doing the bullet hell here. Well, for Sanctuary, I guess we'll try it then. So that should basically allow us to get more like blood tornadoes and swamps out all over the screen, which I think could potentially be higher value. Double magic vine, sure. Oh, we do have some bans still. Double evade for the full evade builds. Projectile count, don't have any of that yet. I'll do a little bit more here. There's nothing amazing to take. Or ice orb, sure. Triple blood whirlwinds. Finish off the XP with a double there. Well, this should actually be my fastest level 99 then, with that being maxed out. Less than 9 minutes into the run with some extra pickup radius on top of that. Attack speed for everything I think will do more than that. We have a lot of procs on the basic attack, and then those will generate mana on crits. Then crit chance here. Projectile counts. For basic attack. Double blood whirlwinds. Let's do evade since that has a lot of stuff going for it. Crit damage, we do need some of that to go with all the crit chance. Do some more magic vine. Triple attack speed. So it doesn't seem like any of the new enemies from the regular dungeon are appearing in here, right? Or wait, no, they are. We had those new porcupine guys that shoot the spikes when you hit them. Then blood whirlwind for extra healing. At least I think those guys are new. They're not ice themed like most of the new enemies are. Double evade. Fish for a higher bonus, double swamp. Crit chance. I don't think that does a ton. We'll take some more whirlwinds. %, every 3 seconds is just a pretty low amount compared to what Blood Whirlwind and the evasion stuff is doing for me. That's a decent level with the projectile count there. Duration is extremely good now. I don't think Sanctuary is super important. Blood Whirlwind is. We mainly just wanted it for a persistent spell to sort of take up a slot and not eat up the item procs. Double crit damage. Double Blood Whirlwinds. Duration. Double Whirlwinds. Projectile counts. Double corpse explosion. Bit of attack power. Basic attack. That is a lot of graphics on the screen. All the red and grayish stuff. Projectile counts. Sure, double attack area. Double evade, not bad. I thought I would get level 99 a lot faster than that with the huge bonuses we had to that, but I guess it still takes quite a while. Evade. Triple Blizzard's fine. do want to max it out, but that's quite a bit better still. I think that's better for the dark synergy stuff. Duration. Swamp of the Dead. Finally, we can max it out with no downside. Triple blizzards. Fine. Duration. Vade is getting close to max. Double blizzard. Level 9 crit chance. Max out the crit chance. Double swamp. Double cast speed. I'm gonna max out the evade, I think. Double duration. And then a bit of crit damage. So a minute 40 seconds left. That actually was kind of difficult considering how much XP stuff we had. That's kind of surprising. I think we can just save the magnet to pick up the gold right at the end now then. The Immortal Evasion Tank. $210 million on Swamp, $234 million on the Blood Whirlwind. That came in later and did a ton of healing as well. T big for the Dark build, it looks like. Any new legendaries? 20% status effect duration and damage. Purge emits divine beams from the light every 2 seconds. Crit chance and damage on special attack. Phoenix leaves flames. Heaven's Judgment +2 light shards in random directions. Ice Orb explodes upon disappearing. And Frost Arrow +1 piercing. I'm pretty sure I've seen all of those before, unfortunately. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.